Hello and thanks for joining me for some more Space Haven. So we are picking up from the last episode where we just set up our game with the abandoned mining station. We've set it up to produce some stuff for us and restricted a few things so it doesn't use up all the power. So we can't build anything on this station and we basically need to use limited resources here to build our own ship over here from scratch. We've got a derelict ship over here which we're going to go salvage, so we're going to grab Bob, Captain Kremen, Diane and Doug, and we're going to draft these four guys and pop them in the shuttle. And I'm going to come over here. Okay, so these points here are where we can dock. And I think I'm going to start over here where there's a wide open space, because if there's any enemies around, depending on what they are, if it's just aliens, they're not going to be able to reach us if we're standing in space. Let's just speed that up till we get over here. Okay, now we can get them all out. Let's just make sure they're selected, and we'll move through the ship not too quickly. Basically, we need to explore all these dark areas. We do have some alien activity up there. And behind us. And if they're in range, they will automatically target them and try to shoot them. Okay, let's have a look at what's in here. Nothing. Okay, we'll move up. Got him. All right. Okay, nothing in there. And you see they do have a little blue line under them. That is the oxygen. We need to keep an eye on that. We can top it up back at the shuttle. So we've got some stuff to pick up down here. We've got a cryopod too, so we might be lucky enough to have an extra member join our crew already. Alright, so let's pick these up. Some money. And data log. These data logs show up in here. So we've got this one. You get this one at the start. I'll let you pause and read that if you want to. It's just a bit of lore. And I'll scroll it down. You can pause and read that one. And then we're going to be collecting a whole bunch. So we don't have these ones yet. This is the one we just picked up. So I'll let you pause and read that one if you want. Once again, it's all just lore that fills in the backstory of the game. And scroll it down so you can read the rest of it. Okay, so let's keep moving. So check this door. Alright, nothing through there. We're not going to touch that just yet. We want to make sure the ship is clear of enemies. Because if there is a survivor in there, they're probably not going to be armed. Alright, let's move down here. Okay, we've got something, a hidden case here. Nothing in there though. Okay, let's look here. Alright, let's move back around this way. Okay. So we're all explored. I'm going to undraft all, but then we're going to grab Bob and draft him again. Bring him over here. Right click on that. Okay. So this is Ninon. I'm assuming it's a female. She can do a little bit of almost everything except for mining. So yeah, we'll take her on. That'll give us 7 members. That's going to be, we're going to have to worry about feeding her. But see how we go. Alright, so now that we've explored this, we go on to transfer. Select all. And transfer it. We're transferring it to the station there. And we're going to go salvage everything except the hull scraps at this stage. And once we finish that, we'll turn on the hull scraps. We've got the mining set up. We've got some items floating around in space to pick up as well. So we'll get those going. Alright. Now, start building our ship here. So we're going to go over here. Start off with a little piece like that. Speed things up. So these guys are going to be carrying stuff over and putting it on our shuttle. And bringing it back. And just going to add a few extras in here. Alright. So once Bob's free, he should start building over here. And in fact, I might get him... Alright, let's grab our new person, Nihon. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I guess that'll be fine. Maybe we'll put you... We'll raise you up on logistics. Maybe not. Alright, that'll do. Let me see. So we have some schedules. So let's put you on schedule 1. We'll bump you up to 2 and you to 3. And what I was going to do here is let's grab Bob, take him off of the derelicts so that he keeps work on building our ship. Now, if you didn't have the tutorial disabled right about now, it would be prompting to put in an airlock. And we can't really do anything else until we put an airlock anyway, so pop one on there. And these guys are busy. These guys are salvaging everything here. And the reason I don't tick the hull until we've cleared everything out is because sometimes that can make things hard to reach or whatever if the hull gets taken out, like underneath everything. Alright, so our airlock's in. We're going to need storage in here. Let's see. Let's get some more hull built there. Alright. So, storage. Let's pop in a large storage over here. And I'll pop it like that. And we're going to need to put in some facilities over here. And I'm going to put in, let's put in some heating. The heating's not going to start working until we've got our power hooked up. But it'll start working as soon as our power's hooked up. We've already got it built. Alright, how's the salvage efforts going here? Pretty decently. Alright. We are going to need tools. And I'm not building for aesthetic design. This is just going to be a factory barge pretty much. Alright. Tools. Alright, we'll let the building catch up there. Alright, let's put put some rules on this straight away. No food. We're gonna go no meds on that one. And no eating out of that one. Alright. So now we are going to need a systems core. We're going to start off with the big one. We may as well. So let's pop that in there. Actually, let's not do that just yet. Let's pop in room for a power. Let's have a look here. Okay, that's gonna need 4. Let's just get an extra little length there. Let's check what's going on over here. Okay, still working there. Mining over here. Have a look down here. Okay. Let's get our system core in there. We're not going to be able to build anything else as far as power and everything like that until we've got that in. Pop that in there. And so this could start taking damage because of the temperature. But we need that to build that. We need that for the heating and life support to work. Let's check what's going on over here. And it's still salvaging there. Alright. So this is still not working because I've got to bring over supplies. Endurium to make it run. And I think what we'll do, let's get another one of these in here. Let's move that. I'll probably move these heaters later. And let's extend this a little bit. Okay. Now we want oxygen. Let's turn that off. Let's see. Might end up moving this later. Pop that in there. We're also going to pop in a water collector over here as well. And let him build that. Okay. Let's hop over here. And we'll build a little room off to the side here. Check how the salvage is going. They're still going pretty strong. Alright, so this is going to be living area. So we want to divide it off from all the yucky stuff that makes them unhappy. We will put in another thermal wall heater here. Pop in a bed over here. And extend this out a little bit. We may as well do that. Door. You don't want a wall here. Let's go facilities, and we're going to put in a research lab straight away in here. Pop in a wall there. Pop in a door over here. Check how things are going over here. Still a little bit of infra scrap to go there. We've got our plants growing. Got some compost happening. We can probably turn this off. I think everybody's fine. It's just going to be using up power and stuff like that. All right. Let me see. All right, so we're going to do a little toilet area here. We should get our research going straight away though. And I'm going to start off with power, solar panels. Let me see. Alright, I think we want... I want the composter pretty quickly. Probably want the chemical refinery. Okay. That'll be plenty for now. Put in a wall over here. Facilities. We'll pop in a toilet here. And extend this out. Wall there. Pop in a door there. Pop in another bed over here. And let's have a look here. You to work over here, and we should actually, let's name our ship here. So let's call this Ozhaven. Check how our salvage is going. So we're almost done with the infra there. Okay, we've got an incoming ship, but we're not going to be able to do anything because we don't have operations just yet. Let's extend out here. Let's have a look. All right. So we're going to do kitchen area there. And we do like a little gardening area there. And we're going to need to watch the temperature as we're expanding the hull out. Let's pop in another one of these. I'm just going to pop it over here for now. The heat will filter through the vents on the doors. We don't have operations, so we can't speak to them. let's bring this out a bit more. We'll bring it down here. All right. Let's have a look. Over here. All right, so I want to put storage in here first. So let's grab a large storage here. Pop it there like that. All right, get that food in there. Okay. So we're going to put in an algae dispenser here. Kitchen over here. That should do for the moment. And we are going to need some more heat over here. So let's pop in one of these. Let's see. Let's pop it there for now. So now once you've built the algae and the toilet bed, the tutorial ninja will probably tell you to build a hull stabilizer. We're going to hold off on that because once you build that, it starts using resources, and we're going to be here for a little while. It does look like we've finished salvaging everything there, so now we get them on the hull scraps. And let's get door in here. All right. Let's turn this off. Stop that. And let's go up here. Okay. Rest it can be home here. Get everybody having breaks over here. Alright, so I'm going to put some rules on this one. Let's just go select all and kick everything out. And go into the food, we'll select all, bring it all in, except for ready-made meals. And we'll untick the food consumption there. All right, let's transfer some stuff. So let's transfer food across. We're going to transfer the fertilizer to... we may as well bring some of this stuff across as well. Okay. Let's pop in a grow bed over here. Alright, yep. I think that'll do. Okay. And now we can extend this out. Let's have a look. Let's see. See how we go with that. That's going to be our dining area. Pop in another bed over here. They're still salvaging all the whole pieces over here. So they're complaining because I took all the food off of the platform. Which means they have to come over here to eat. And we haven't got any of our main food set up yet. Alright, let's get this growing. Pop nuts in there. Let's come over to this food. These garden beds. And we're going to take that off of continuous. So that once they finish growing this slot, that's all they're going to do. Start moving production over to our ship. Let's see. Alright, let's pop in another bed over here. So eventually we want to separate quite a few other things with walls. At the moment we don't want to use up too much of our resources. But we definitely want to close off everything from the bedroom. On here, let's get some hull blocks going. Alright, let's transfer some stuff here. Transfer all the water. Okay. Alright. Close this off. Let's go to storage. I'm going to grab a small storage here. Let me just check furniture first. Grab a big couch. We'll pop that in there like that. Pop in a little table there. Little chair there. And then I'm going to put a small storage here. And we're going to pop in a door over here. Okay, so here, let's go into all, select all, disallow everything except for food, prepared food, that is, and this one we are going to allow them to consume. And then we're going to transfer all the ready-made meals. Transfer those. All right, should be fine. And let's put in, let's pop in a light, a floor light. Just going to put it in there in the research. All right, that's complaining because there's a section there that can't be reached. Let's just open that up a little bit. It's got nothing in it, so we can move it. Let's just move it across a little bit and close this off. Alright. So that kept my rules. Okay. So it does look like the salvage is completed. So now it's just turning all the salvage stuff into whatever. Oh, we may as well turn that off. There's no more ice. And that one's finished, so... Okay. Alright. So now we've got food going. We've got research going. We've got a few beds here. And that's the start of our ship. But I think that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.